Hello student, welcome to our next class. We are discussing income from salary, and in the last class we have discussed about the perquisites under section 17(2) of the Income Tax Act. Perquisite we have discussed earlier, perquisite taxable for all employees. In the last class we also discussed about the perquisite taxable for specified employee. Yes, perquisite taxable for all employees we have understood about the rent-free accommodation, concessional rent accommodation, any obligation of employee made by employer, yes, LIC premium paid by employer, any contribution of employer to the employee superannuation fund which exceeds 1,50,000, any transfer of special security to employee, yes, and any other fringe benefits. And later on we also discussed about the specified employee. All these perquisites which I have just mentioned, these are taxable for all employees. But there are certain perquisites which are taxable for specified employee only. I have given you the definition of specified employee. What is specified employee? Specified employee means employee who is a director of the company, who has more than 20% shareholding into the company, or whose monetary benefit after all deduction exceeds rupees 50,000. If among these three conditions, if any condition is fulfilled, he can be said as specified employee. In case of specified employee, in the last class we have discussed about the motor car perquisite, which is important one. Motor car perquisite, I repeat, motor car perquisite again. And there are two ways of motor car perquisite treatment. One is if motor car is provided by the employer, then perquisite only come. If motor car is provided by the employer and running and maintenance expenses are also incurred by the employer. Yes, car is provided by employer and expenses are incurred by employer. In that case, if this motor car is used only for official use, it should be fully exempted. And again, if this motor car is used only for personal use of the employee, then in that case, actual expenditure incurred by the employer, actual expenditure incurred by the employer, driver's salary, 10% of cost of motor car. 10% of cost of motor car means 10% depreciation. And less any expenses made by or recovered from employee, then you get the perquisite if the motor car is used only for personal use. And next point is, if car is owned by the employer, expenses are incurred by the employer, the car is used for both official as well as personal purpose. In that case, car can be divided into two parts. One is small car, that is where up to the 1.6 liter cubic capacity of car is called as small car. Another one is more than 1.6 liter cubic capacity of car, which is called as big car. In case of small car, yes, in case of small car, 1,800 per month should be taken as taxable perquisite. And in case of big car, that means which exceeds 1.6 liter cubic capacity, 2,400 per month. Yes, 2,400 per month. So it is with that value, add the driver's salary, if any, for rupees 900. Driver's salary of rupees 900 should be added with the car value of either 1,800 in case of small car or rupees 2,400 per month for big car. Yes. So again, if the expenses of the car, which is used only for personal purpose, that means, I repeat it, if car is used for both official and personal purpose, the expenses incurred for personal portion of that car, in that case, rupees 1,800 per month should be reduced to rupees 600, and rupees 2,400 in case of big car should be reduced to rupees 900. Yes, along with the 900 driver salary should be added. Yes, it is if car is used for both official and personal purpose, and personal expenses of the car are incurred by the employee himself. So I have given you the rules for calculation of perquisite of car, where car is owned by the employer and expenses are incurred by the employer. Again I repeat, if car is owned by the employee, in that case, if expenses are incurred by employee himself, then no need to treat it as a perquisite, because his own car is not provided, his own car, and expenses are incurred by employee himself, no need to calculate as a perquisite. But if car is employee's own and expenses of running and maintenance are incurred by the employer, in that case, amount, if this car is used for only official purpose, then perquisite will be nil. In that case, if car is used only for personal purpose, in that case, actual amount incurred or expenses incurred by the employer should be deducted by the any amount recovered from the employee by the employer. Yes, balance will be treated as taxable perquisite if car is owned by the employee, expenses are incurred by the employer, and car is used only for personal use. Yes, so again, if car is owned by the employee, expenses are incurred by the employer, and car is used for both official as well as personal purpose, in that case, actual amount spent by the employer should be reduced by rupees 600 per month in case of small car, that means car which is up to 1.6 liter cubic capacity, and rupees 2,400 in case of big car, that is which is more than 1.6 liter cubic capacity. Yes, and balance should be added with the driver's salary if any, if driver is provided by the employer, and that amount should be treated as taxable perquisite for the car which is provided by the employee himself, and expenses are incurred by the employer, and car is used for both official and personal purpose. These are the treatment of motor car perquisite. I repeat it what I have discussed in my last lecture. So this is the number one point of perquisite taxable for specified employee. Today we will discuss other perquisite which are taxable for specified employee. These are, I have discussed about the motor car, that is perquisites taxable for specified employees. Yes. Yes. We have already discussed number one, motor car perquisite. Yes, we have already discussed this one. And next one is services of domestic servant. Yes, services of domestic servant. Domestic servant means what? Including, suppose I am mentioning here, including watchman, gardener, yes, gardener, attendants, sweeper, attendant, sweeper, yes, etc. Services of domestic servant, guardian, etc. Attendance means personal attendance. It is provided by the employer. Yes. If services of domestic servant, including watchman, domestic servant means watchman, gardener, personal attendants, you can say personal attendant, sweeper, etc. provided by the employer. That means servants are provided. If servants are provided by the employer, in that case, amount paid by the employer, if salary is paid by the employer, so that amount paid by employer, yes, whatever amount paid by the employer should be reduced, should be deducted, less amount served or recovered from employee. If any amount recovered from employee should be deducted, balance will be taxable perquisite for servants which were provided by the employer. Taxable perquisite. Yes, suppose an employee is provided a watchman for his residence, and the amount of salary of that watchman was incurred by the employer. In that case, the benefit is received by the employee, because watchman, otherwise he has to pay money from his pocket to pay for the salary of the watchman. And suppose this watchman salary employer paid watchman salary, suppose rupees 12,000. Yes, and with the employer has an agreement to pay the 50% of his servant salary. Yes, then employee pays how much, or how much money is to pay to the employer? Suppose 50% means recovered money is 50% means 6,000. The balance taxable amount will be 6,000. Yes, simple thing. So this is the treatment of domestic servant provided by the employer to employee. Yes, and next point is number 3. Next point is free supply of gas, electricity, yes, etc. to the employee by the employer. Free supply of, yes, gas, water, yes, electricity by the employer. If free supply is provided to the employee, it becomes the perquisite, and in that case, what is the treatment? The amount spent by the employer deducted by the same amount recovered or charged from employee. Amount paid by employer less amount charged. Amount charged recovered from employee by the employer. If any amount is recovered from employee, then balance will be taxable. Yes? Same thing in case of free supply of gas, water, electricity. Suppose electricity for water, employer provides monthly rupees 1000 for water supply. Yes? And there was an agreement with the employee that the employee has to pay 20% of the total bill of the water. Suppose water bill is provided by the employer, rupees 1000. And 20% means how much? 200. 200 is to be charged from employee or recovered from employee by the employer. So balance 800 will be taxable perquisite in the hands of employee. Yes, in the hands of employee. Next point is number 4. Number 4 point is free educational facilities to children of employee. Number 4. Yes. You know free educational facility. Educational facility means, as we have discussed in discussion of allowance, there are allowances are provided to the employee for education of employee children. But sometimes allowances are not provided, but employer provides free education to the employee children either in his own school or college run by the employer or any other school or college if bill is paid by the employer. So it is the perquisite. But this, if perquisite is given, then there is no any allowances for children education. Either allowance of children education or free perquisite for education should be there. Yes. So free, yes, free by free educational for free educational facilities to the children of employee. Yes, free educational facility to the children of employee. Employee children may be provided free education. Yes, if free educational number 1 is, if free education facilities is provided to the children of the employee, that means if the money of the children education, expenses of children education, that means fees of children education is paid by the employer, paid by the employer, yes, or reimbursed by the employer will be taxable in the hands hand of employee as taxable perquisite. Yes, that means any children education fees or any amount for education of the children paid by the employer or reimbursed by the employer. Paid means if educational expenses of the employee's children, the school fees or college fees is directly paid by the employer, or employee paid the money, employer reimbursed, that means return the money to employee, then it is this amount should be taken as taxable perquisite for in the hand of employee. So employee have to treat as a taxable perquisite. Now another point is, if employer runs his own educational institution and provided free education to the employee children, that means I am writing here educational facility in the school, educational facilities in a school or college run by employer. That means employer own educational institutions. Some employer may have their own educational institution, and all the children of employee should be educated there. In that case, employer need not to pay anything. Employer directly paid all the expenses, incurred all the expenses for the education of the children. In that case, cost of education of the employer does not exceed rupees 1,000. That the cost of education of children in the employer school or college does not exceed rupees 1,000, which are also in case of similar type of school or college in that locality. In that case, it is taken as perquisite, taken as nil. If it does not exceed rupees 1,000, children education expenses on the school run by the employer or same locality school, then up to rupees 1,000 expenses incurred, it should be treated as nil. Yes, if it is more than rupees 1,000, these children education expenses incurred by the employer in his school or college is more than 1,000, then this 1,000 should be deducted, and if employee paid anything should also be deducted, balance will be treated as taxable. So in that case, where cost of education, I am writing here, if cost of education does not exceed rupees 1,000, but where education facility provided by the employer in his own school or college does not exceed rupees 1,000 per month. Yes, this is perquisite should be treated as nil. If cost education exceed rupees 1000 in the school or in school run by employer or similar type of school in the locality, then what will be the taxable perquisite? Taxable perquisite should be in that case a cost incurred by employer, cost incurred by employer, yes, minus rupees 1000, up to 1000 is exempted, minus, yes, minus rupees 1000, minus any amount paid by employee himself, any amount paid by employee himself, then it shall also be deducted, the balance will be taxable. Perquisite. Yes, if educational facilities in a school or college run by education provided in a school or college run by the employer, educational facilities provided, suppose provided in a school or college run by employer, in that case, if cost of education does not exceed rupees 1000 on that school or similar type of school of that locality, always treated as nil. If cost of education exceeds rupees 1000 in school or college, school oblique, you can say college run by employer or similar type of school in the locality, cost of, here it will be cost incurred by employer minus 1000 per month, 1000 per month, yes, 1000 per month, minus any amount paid by the employee himself, the balance will be taxable perquisite in the hand of employee. Yes, I think you understand the point. Yes, another point is, yes, next point is number 2. I am giving you a 2.2 and a point 3. Point 3, free educational facilities to the members of employees' household. These what I have given here, educational facility to the children of employee only. But if these facilities also given to the other household children of the employee, that means he may not be his direct son or daughter, but other relatives' children may also be educated by the employer on behalf of employee. In that case, that means free educational facility to any member of free educational facilities to any member of employee's household. That means other members, he may not be own child or own son or own daughter. There may be other relative child or children. So if relative children of members of employees household, that means any relative children of employees household should be treated as under any amount, cost of employer, amount spent by employer, yes, employer, yes, less any amount paid by employee or recovered from employee, any amount paid by employee or recovered from employee should be deducted, balance will be taxable perquisite. Yes? So here you look at the point, here the rupees 1000 per month should not be considered because these children are not employee direct children, they are not employees' own children. These children are employees, family members, member of employees' household, then other children which are not directly related to the employer. So, directly related to the employee. So, employee's own children, in case of employee's own children, rupees 1000 per month should be allowed there, exempted, so it should be deducted. Here, no need to deduct. Other children of the employee's household, no need to deduct. This 1000, just any amount spent by the employer should be deducted by the expenses incurred, if any, by the employee himself, and balance will be taxable. It is the free educational facilities provided to the children of the employee's household. Here, free educational facilities. Next point is free transport allowed by employer engaged in the transport business. Yes, free, it is 5. Free transport facilities, yes, allowed by the employer to the employee in the transport business. Yes, suppose somebody may deal with the transport business. In case of railway, he may, his employer may provide free transport facility for the employees of the railway, employees of the roadways, employees of airways. These are free transport facilities provided. In that case, it is taxable if expenses are incurred, how much expenses incurred by the employer. If any amount recovered from employees should be deducted. So it should be, yes, normal, actually, how expenses should be calculated? In that case, normal fare, which is to the normal passenger of that transport, how much he have to serve, this amount should be taken into consideration. And any amount paid by the employee himself should be deducted. So that means you have to write that normal fare or freight, normal fare or freight, normal fare and freight, normal fare and freight, normal fare and freight, yes, chargeable from passenger. This amount should be determined. If the person is not to the passenger should be taken into consideration. Less, yes, amount saved or recovered from employee. Any amount saved or recovered, amount saved or recovered from employee should be deducted. Balance will be taxable. Yes? Okay? Then you got, already we have discussed details about the perquisites. What are the perquisites? Perquisite, we have discussed about the perquisites which are exempted for employees. And next we have discussed perquisites which are taxable for all employees irrespective of their status. So in that case we have discussed about the all items from rent-free accommodation to fringe benefits. And next we discussed perquisite taxable for specified employees. This is from motor car to free transport facility allowed to the employee of the employer to the employee of the transport business up to this point. So that means we have almost covered all perquisites which are generally required for an examination purpose and to understand the chapter and on computation of income from salary. So up to this point, now I close my class today. In the next class, we will discuss, as you remember, I have given you a chart that where first one is salary, next one is aid, allowances, aid, perquisites, aid, profit in lieu of salary, yes, less deduction under section 16, and lastly we found the what? Income from salary. So we are coming to this, according to this chart, we have completed salary, basic salary and others, definition of salary, yes, and we have also discussed about the allowances, and we have also discussed in details about the perquisites. In the next class, I will discuss with you profit in lieu of salary. Profit in lieu of salary. Yes, under section 73. Yes, thank you for today, and the next class we will meet again. Thank you.